You knew you were going to die someday, but you didn't believe it. He had known that there was a danger of the long-dreaded atomic war beginning with a sneak punch. But he hadn't really believed it. Not until that June morning when the missile came down on Middletown. One moment, he was striding down Mill Street toward the plant, getting ready to speak to the policeman coming toward him. The next moment, the sky split open. It split wide open, and above the whole town, there was a burn and blaze of light so swift, so violent, that it seemed the air itself had burst into instantaneous flame. Keniston knew that the surprise attack had come, and that the first of the long-feared superatomic bombs had exploded overhead. He ought to be dead. He thought it very probable that he was dying right now. He was getting up slowly from his hands and knees, where the quake had thrown him. "What happened?" Keniston answered, and the words sounded queer and improbable as he said them. "We've been hit by a bomb, a superatomic." The policeman stared at him. "Are you crazy?" "Yes," said Keniston. "I think maybe I am." "Look," said the policeman, "I've read stuff about those superatomic bombs in the papers. It said they were thousands of times more powerful than the atom bombs they used to have. So, no superatomic bomb could have hit us. It couldn't have been that." "You saw that terrific flash in the sky, didn't you?" said Keniston. "This superatomic bomb they've been scaring the world with, it turned out to be just a fizzle." He laughed noisily in vast relief. "They had them all right, and they used one on us. And I think we're dead and don't know it yet. I am a ghost, going to talk with other ghosts about our sudden deaths." "Stop that. You're a scientist. What good is your science if it cracks up in the face of an unexplained phenomenon?" Keniston turned in at the gate of the smoke-grimed brick structure that bore the sign Industrial Research Laboratories. The watchman at the gate nodded to him unperturbably as he led him through. "They're wrong," said Hubble. "They're very wrong." Keniston asked, "What happened? Did their superatomic really fizzle?" "No," he said softly. "It didn't fizzle. It went off." He went on into his own office in the lab and began to pull down reference volumes. To Keniston's surprise, he opened them to pages of astronomical diagrams. Then Hubble took a pencil and began to scrawl quick calculations on a pad. "For Christ's sake, Hubble, this is no time for scientific theorizing. The town hasn't been hit, but something big has happened. See those, Ken? They're proof of something that cannot be. What does a scientist do when he faces that kind of a situation? It all fits in. Yes, it all fits in." "What about your cornfield?" "Part of it's gone," said Johnson. "And the fence row, and the barn. Mr. Hubble, they're all gone." "No," said Johnson. "I was in London last war. I know what blast can do. This isn't destruction. It's..." He sought for a word and could not find it. "We can see everything from the water tower, I think. That's the highest point in town." There could not, by any laws known to creation, be a truth like this one. A force, a violence, greater than any ever known before. Too great to be confined by the ordinary boundaries of matter. Instead of shattering buildings, it shattered space and time. There is a space-time continuum, and that continuum is curved, and a great enough force could hurl matter from one part of the curve to another. It blew this town into another part of the space-time curve, into another age, millions of years in the future, into this dying future Earth. End of Chapter 1.